Hey yo, what's good, man? Welcome back to another video. This is a black sheep coming through, sending positive vibes all the way. Fearless soul out here in nature. What's good, man? Just wanted to talk to y'all real quick. Want to give y'all a quick little message. Feeling good, man. Feeling good all the way. Y'all already know the vibes. But do yourself a favor, like, subscribe, and share this video. I recommend y'all watch this to the very end because I got an important lesson I want to give y'all. But they say in life, right? They say in life that you are dealt, that in life that you're given a hand of cards, and those cards are the cards that you have to be dealt with. In life, you're always given a hand of cards. And sometimes those hand of cards that you're dealt with, they may not be the winning hand. Sometimes they may be the losing hand. But see, what they did not tell you was, and this is where I found a glitch in that saying, in that term, is that you have an opportunity, you have a choice. Because what they did not tell you is that you have a deck, a whole deck of cards. If y'all ever played cards when you were young, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh cards a lot, Uno, Dragon Ball Z cards when I was younger as a kid. But I'm kind of using this, I'm kind of referencing this to a card game, right? This life that we live in, right? Bear with me for a second. Because this deck of cards that we have, we draw up about 7 cards, right? And those 7 cards that's in our hand, those 7 cards that is in our hand, they have abilities. Each card has an ability. Each card has a higher attack rate. Some cards have a lower attack rate. Some cards have a higher defense or a low defense. But it's about those 7 cards that you draw from that deck. It's all about how you utilize those cards. It's all about navigating those cards on the field that you play out. One card can lead to a bad relationship. Some card can lead to a good relationship. One card can lead you to a high vibrational female that you attract. One card can lead you to your greatest pain in life, right? Your greatest pain. One card can lead to depression. One card can lead to anxiety. One card can lead to a string of setbacks in your life. One card has the ability to grant you your blessings or lead you to a greater path in life. One card can lead you to a better connection with God. Walk in faith, in the spirit of the Most High. See, every card in your deck, you have an opportunity to play those cards. It's about how you utilize. It's also, when you play a card game, right, it's also about strategizing, right? That's the same thing with life. We strategize on a daily basis. We strategize how we're going to go about our business, how we want to come across on social media. We strategize every single day. We think about what we're going to eat. We think about the person that we're trying to become. We're thinking about our manifestations. You see, we're thinking about the type of energy we want to put into the universe. We think about our words. We think about our connection with our family, our friends, and God. These are all cards that you play out on the field. They all have an impact. They all have a story. There's always a reason why you played those cards out on the field in the first place. They all have special abilities. Now, I would give y'all an example, but I don't have no cards right now in my hand. But I'm just telling you because I played cards when I was younger, and I've always played like Yu-Gi-Oh cards or some shit. I don't know if y'all played that when you were younger, but I used to play that all the time and lose to my brother. I was never that good at it, but I've always peeped on each ability that card had. When I wasn't feeling the 7 cards in my hand, right? Man, these cards are trash. Yeah, they don't have the attack rate that I'm looking for. They don't have that ability that I want to utilize out on the field. Now, these 7 cards are just not to my liking, so I have the option to put those cards in the graveyard pile. I can put those cards to the side and draw up a new set of 7 cards that may benefit my life, that may benefit in my favor. If those cards don't work out, but see, here's the thing. I realize, like, every situation in our life, bro, that happens, there's always a good and a bad, a positive and a negative. There's always a good and bad to every situation in our life. You have the mindset, you have the power to control what your thought process is of that situation that you're currently in. You have the power to choose how you want to treat this situation. Because the greatest thing can happen to you in your life, and man, this is awesome. This is so cool. Like, you're feeling good about yourself. But bro, there's always that bad side to that greatest situation, that greatest outcome. There's always a bad side to it. The worst thing could happen to you right now. The worst thing, right? It can be so bad. It can be so traumatizing. It can be so tragic. You're just thinking the worst case of scenarios right now going on in your head. But one thing you have to realize is that there's a good side to that situation, to that bad situation that you are in. There's always a good and bad. You just have to find it in yourself to equal and level the good and bad out, the positive and the negative. There's always a balance between good and bad. Hero and villain. Light and dark. You have to go through the dark in order to see the light. You have to go through the worst to get to the best. You have to see, in order to see the good, you have to see the bad first. Because the bad can lead to the good. In some cases, the good can lead to the bad. It all really depends. The cards that you play out on the field, it all boils down to what the impact or what the outcome, comes out to be, whether it be good or bad. And like I said, it don't matter what cards you play out in the field. One card can lead to the greatest you possible. And one card could lead to your greatest pain, to a bad side of you that you never thought existed. Because if life was always so sweet and joyful, unicorns and rainbows 24/7, then it would be hard to live life when life got hard. I'm gonna say that again. It would be hard to live life when life got hard. When shit hit the fan, you're not gonna be prepared for it because you're so accustomed, you're so like comfortable with living life in the good all the time, in joy and happiness 24/7. You need the bad, you need the ugly, you need the tragic, you need the trauma, the trauma. You need the negative to always equal out the positives in life, to the good, the greats, like you need the good and bad to every situation, to every scenario in your life, because those things, those elements, they really add up to who you really are as a person. It really adds up to the story of your life. So when those cards don't work out in your favor, and some cards will, once again, it's all about how you play those cards. Strategize. You have the ability, the opportunity, when life gets stagnant, when life becomes too predictable, when life gets too complacent for you, when you start to get complacent, you have the chance to shuffle your deck of cards. You can always shuffle the deck. You can switch things up. You can rearrange shit, reorganize. The power is in your hands. Sometimes you play down a card, or you pick up a card from the deck, and your first thought is, this card ain't gonna get me nowhere. This card's not going to do any damage. This card's not gonna lead to me becoming victorious. This card ain't gonna lead to shit. But it may have a dope ass ability. You're not looking at the spell of the card. You see, one card, it may lead you to not having anything in life. Materialistically, you would think this card would lead you to having everything in life. All the riches, all the fame, all the glory, all the materialistic shit in the world, right? You would think that card would glorify you. You would think that card would give you everything from the external world, from the physical realm. But you come to realize, you see the worst in that card. You realize that card ain't gonna give you that shit, man. But then you have to look at the ability of that card. You gotta look at, that's what you call the spell aspect of the card. I played too much fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards in my life, bro. This is why this is coming to my brain right now. This is why I'm telling y'all this, man. A good little analogy for y'all, man. Because that spell, that ability aspect of that card, it may have the ability to grant you the abundance and may bestow the riches inside your spirit, inside your soul. Have you ever thought about that? Because I remember Bob Marley had said, I'm not rich. The riches is inside me. It's inside my spirit. I'm rich from within. So what if that card that you claim to be trash, to be low in defense and attack power, it had a dope ass ability? It can grant you riches from within, the kingdom from within, the abundance from within. Bestow all, and that's eternal. That's eternal. You gotta understand, man, that's eternal value that you are building inside yourself. See, this is where you're not going to value so much of the external crap in your life, because everything that you have within inside of you is good enough. You have everything that you need in the internal. You don't need to go out and find everything from the external and have that be the be all end all to your life. No. Because once you realize, okay, I got all these followers, I got all this clout, I got all this fame, I got all this glory, I got everything I ever wanted, bro, from this external world, you come to realize that shit's not enough. It doesn't equal to self-love. It does not equal to growth or value. It does not equal the best you. It does not equal or measure up to the best version of yourself. You understand? So that card that you play down, bro, that's what you call a spell. You casted a spell onto your life. Spiritually. Get hip to this shit, bro. Now's the time to not live in the external. Live in the moment. Live internally right now. I'm out here in nature. You already know. I'm a black sheep in nature right now, man. I don't want to be nowhere else but here. This is where I get information. This is where I get a better understanding of self and knowledge and wisdom. Nature has that effect on you. It does, man. But anyway, man, I appreciate the love that I've been receiving so far from y'all, man. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay prayed up. Be walking that faith, man. Keep your head up high. Don't let any of these negative entities bring you down. Stay wise up, stay rising, wise up, bro, all the way through. This is the Enlightened Black Sheep. I'll catch you on the next video, man. Like, subscribe, and share it. Follow me on Instagram at myhigherself33, and also my second Instagram page, King Mark _real vibes 333. And I'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace.